Hello viewers, this is now Salone Discovery and me na Justice A.M. Tijan. Well, today we come up for Abbey College for come witness the launching of the manifesto from one of the presidential aspirants, Haja Salamatu Kakay, we again for deliver to the students of FBC. We there for come witness and know exactly how the process they carry on. Stay with me as we discover this together.
Are we all part of the process? Are we all part of the process? Salamatu Kakay. Well, without much ado, I am having a co-chair who shall be intermittently steering the ship with me. Student on campus, and she has been very much selfless over the years, and her drive for the developmental trend of Orel cannot in any way be overemphasized. Calling students, pay rapt attention as I usher in the co-chair for this all but important occasion. And the person of, she's also a mass communicator and erudite one.
That we all have to put hands on them and vote in Salamatu Kakay.
Yes.
If you want change, Salamatu Kakay is here to give us hope. Not only for us to lean on that hope, but she's here to deliver as well. Without much further ado, and for the program to go on swiftly, I just want to say a very big thank you for all of you showing up here today, and a blessed one. Thank you.
Say one Salamatu Kakay, you say one FBC. And when I say one FBC, you say one Salamatu Kakay. Are we ready? Are we ready? One Salamatu Kakay? That one is so done. One Salamatu Kakay and one FBC. One Salamatu Kakay and one FBC, one Salamatu Kakay. In fact, there are two people running. We have Salamatu Kakay and we have the others. And when it comes to leadership, I am here to talk to you about someone I have seen over the years. And this is not because of she's standing or she's running for the biggest office when it comes to student politics. But I believe the very day we met from school, I told her, you will be a leader one day. And she is the now. She is the now. And when you say she's the now, it depicts leadership. Today, she was at AYB and said, we are tired of promises that are not here. We are tired of
students of Rabe College, several questions have been asked to our opponents, but they have deliberately refused to answer us. And on that note, we shall and we will not vote for a candidate who is involved in academic fraud. Oh yes, academic fraud. On that note, we shall and we will not vote for a candidate who conspired to embezzle 100 million euros of our student union dinner funds. Students of oil. But we shall vote for a candidate who is willing to serve the studentship of oil with a heart, a body, and a mind. As a Christian, I always believe in biblical quotes. Jesus has said, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Give to Kakay. Give to Kakay. Give to Kakay. Students of oil, I only present to you no less a person, but Madam, the president away. The glory herself. The Mr. Obama of our time. Ladies and gentlemen, the presidential office has been Madam Salamatu Kakay. I say Kakay. I say Kakay. I say Kakay. I say Kakay. Ladies and gentlemen, Madam Salamatu Kakay.
Are willing to see that the change that we all desire comes to pass. Fellow rabbis, colleagues, students, 2.5 years ago I joined this institution of learning with great expectation and hope, with the belief that I will secure quality education free from challenges. Fellow rabbis, and my first challenge would be to scramble for classrooms. I remember vividly in LLB1 when I came, a young girl from secondary school having read history and scored a really very good man at once, having Kobe College in a picture that is going to be, I envisioned my experience at Kobe College as one of the most interesting experience that I would have. The shocker of my life was to scramble for classrooms at the oldest institution of learning in Sierra Leone, Sub-Saharan West Africa. essentially marginalized. Fellow Flavites, our educational system in Foreign College has been marred with the issue of missing grades, late publication of grades. We have an unequipped library and laboratory. This is the 21st century. We understand that these things are a thing of the past. How do you intend to solve these problems? I say this all the time. The Students' Union government has the popularity it needs to embark on any project that is geared towards enhancing the welfare of students in campus and succeed. And my team and I are willing and ready to take full advantage of this popularity and bring the required results. We intend to merge with companies, private individuals and organizations who are ready to provide their services to students. To solve the age-long problem of missing grades, there is already a portal which the administration intends for us to use, or the administration intends to conduct the elections on. I intend with my team to popularize this portal because there are services available to students. There are provisions that the administration has graciously provided to students. The administration has made these things available to students in order to ensure that we have an easier process when it comes to learning. You ask yourself again, why or where does the Students' Union government come in? It is in the role and responsibility of the Students' Union government to popularize this system, to popularize these opportunities and facilities that have been made available to students. Tell students, take full advantage of this. This portal has different platforms for your grades, for your lecture notes, for your timetable, and for everything that has to do with the 21st century and the world globalizing. I say we'll take advantage of this portal and ensure that our grades will no longer get missing, and ensure that we have lecture notes on this portal, and ensure that education for which we are here, we have at the end of the day. My second pillar is transportation. You will agree with me that transportation is one of the biggest concerns that we have as students on campus. It has been an age-long problem. Students' Union government in, Students' Union government out. We haven't been able to manage the situation of transportation. There comes in my realistic solution to the problem of transportation. When I entered this university, we had 3 buses, up and running, plying the routes of model to campus. But today, they are parked at airports. They are there, they are not functional, and students are in their need of transportation. To take our attention away from that, they decorated a bus that was donated to us graciously. They decorated a truck that was donated to the students of Foreign College. I say one truck would not solve the issue of transportation on campus. And I'm not here to tell you that I'll buy 50 buses, but I'm here to tell you that I'll partner with institutions, companies, and organizations that have buses, and so that they'll provide their services to students of OL. I live at the far end of this town, Western Rural to be precise, Rokel Village. Before moving to campus, I struggled to commute myself from Rokel Village to Foreign College. I intend to ensure that there will be buses at Ibas Junction that will be catering for the needs of students that comes from the east end of Freetown. Because Foreign College is the biggest institution of learning in Sierra Leone, and people are coming from all around promises from that float that I implore you all to register, to pay your fees first off, register and use your vote. Come to 31st of August to vote Salamatu Kakay for the invasion of Owen. Vote Salamatu Kakay. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Salamatu Kakay, a third-year student at the Department of Law, Fobe College, and I aspire for the Office of Student Union President at the forthcoming elections.
Okay, today we dey up FBC. Tell me what's the purpose for today.
Today is a day we dedicated to Team Salamatu Kakay, so that I can present my manifesto. That means the plans the way I get for students of Fobe College and how I intend to go about achieving the desired results at the end of the day.
Okay, that means you get a well organized plan for the students of FBC, which is the manifesto. So tell me what's now some of you key areas in this manifesto where you feel say you got for work on for the students of FBC.
As we already done witness at the manifesto reading today, I firstly promise students and for say I intend for bring every one of them along, because I believe say student union government business now all students business, and mean say not just Salamatu Kakay no more, because now in a presidents now no more for do things. So firstly I intend for get an inclusive government, a government we're going to ensure say every student at Fobe College feel say it a part of a union. And primarily, I intend for focus on the educational system at Fobe College. We understand for over the years, see the problems there of missing grades, late publication of grades, lack of lecture notes, inadequate classrooms, the problems in Fobe College boku. And we don't recognize as Team Salamatu Kakay say problems them day. And so now, as a team, we ready for bring solutions to them problems in day. And we solution not to one way just big talk or na labo talk. Now something that way feasible, way realistic, way say in the next 2-3 months this can be achieved. For instance, for solve the issue of transportation, I intend for work with people we get the service system for provide to students then get transport companies that we can easily get a deal with, then go come, then can do a survey and things like that. When I get an agreement, then go provide them bus or them motor car them for students. Students will pay a minimal amount, and go just limit the transportation from campus to model, because other people they live at the far end of the town. Me personally, before I can at college, I be live na Wokel village, and I understand the constraint for commutes from Wokel village to Fobe College campus. So now because of these challenges, then they at the face as a student, lecture notes, lecture spaces, classrooms and all that thing, and they're not available to students them. So we challenge now one way already did it. So in the place as student union president, I intend for address the situation in there, because for Maka in 2019 we don't get student union government in and student union government out, then fail for address them problem then they. And what they have been doing so far is to actually brandish well-articulated articles online, like they lead small campaigns and do that face politics where we don't usually, where Sierra Leoneans are all used to. I said no, it's different this time around, because Fobe College is a 100% literate society. We get students and we get ideas then for effect change. So I work with very good students them, the vice presidential aspirants and engineering students, the secretary general aspirants or candidates, now a man from the social work department. Then people there so don't effect change now in departmental level first of all, and they're willing and ready for take up the mantle of leadership for change for Fobe College, because they get the ideas them. They're not just limited to the ideas, and they get workable solutions to them problems they have. And all we solutions then are time framed. They are not limited to just empty promises. We time bound we say for say we want to do this, we get quick fix problems there. For instance, what in a hostel, so we get water problem, we get sanitation problem, we get security problem. Few months ago, then thief me phone na college, yeah. So we need for address them quick one, and they quick then small problem, and they quick one. Whereas we will go out there, merge with people where they provide them services and make it easy for students. And we understand, say, not only student union government enroll for providing services then they from the scratch, but now in the place of the student union government for ensure say them services and they available to students them by lobbying and advocating, because that's the primary reason why the student union government is formed. So now on that basis I want to encourage each and every Frabites for join the moving train, join the campaign and join the movement, because this is a change that we all desire. We want a better Frabai College. We say we're tired for let people and come around and can't tell we say I don't do 1 to 3 things for you when I lie, or we don't do 1 to 3 things for you personally and want you for like use your emotion and for say okay, because I don't do this for you, you back need for do this for me, like that one good turn deserves another type of thing. But we say no, this is not leadership position.
But somebody out there go say these are problems where we don't day, and these problems and yeah, like you rightfully say, government don't come, government don't go, they all don't make similar promises to the students and so what's in your exhibit today, not just like a promise, not like life where you don't give student them for belief in. How this therefore be different from your part? So
there's one thing to recognize that there is a problem. It is another thing for identify solutions to them problem then and an entirely different thing for ensure say them problem then solutions and the way you highlight be implemented. So the previous governments they don't fail for firstly they don't recognize the problems then which is obvious. Every student of public college understand that there are problems, but they have failed to actually create a space wherein they will develop ideas or solutions to the problems that we face. And if you're not able to do the second part, then definitely not able to do the third part. We're going to deal with implementation of then solutions then they. Now then they me governments they try for bringing differently. We say we know say problems then they. We get 1, 2, 3 plans then for solve them problem then they, and we they work on and based on this way we don't tell on say they go. The student union government very popular, and we intend to take full advantage of this popularity for make sure say all the things the way students that need be given to them based on lobbying, advocacy, and reaching out to people who are willing and ready to support the cause.
Okay, so now that you don't give this hopeful words to students and of Frabai College, and now that you don't tell and say you go for the work on your partnership, and they like for make sure say you bring them in the year, then quick needs and where they face. Somebody go on for say if you already don't create a platform between you and them partners in here where you highlight, or this not something first where you come into office you go on for establish.
So I not just sit down, like I say, I work with a team we're hungry for change. So currently we don't engage with people already we're willing for support once we assume office. So currently again I serve as financial secretary of the law department. So it afford me the opportunity for understand how for go about students union business. So we not just sit down because okay in a plan season this we don't know whether we are confident that we're going to win this election. So plans are already on the way. We not sit down and wait say after the 31st of August now they tell we they make plans. There's a work plan already, and like I mentioned earlier, there are certain problems there we're in a quick fix problem there. There are certain problems that what we intend for solve first because of the pressing needs of students, and other things are the vision. By the end of we tenure, we intend for ensure say then thing they also don't solve.
Okay, so what will be your last word to the students out there, and one then where they wish for partner with you for bringing them the games they are to life.
So for bites, I want to encourage you for use on our voice, for raise on our voice, for voting a student leader who is selfless, a student leader who is ready for advocates for we all, a student leader who understand the problem and not just the using experience for say I don't take 5,000 years on campus, but rather a student leader where they use the experience where it don't gather over the few years for effect change us and any time, any side way, any step. So fellow Frabites, it is upon us to use our voices to effect change as and when we can, because we owe this to ourselves, we owe this to the younger generation. We go come now for Frabai College, we can secure quality education. Remember say any decision we will take today, they affect we, and it just tap to we, it affects the generation where they come after we. So students of Frabai College, vote Salamatu Kakay for the liberation of OL.
Thank you for talking to me.
Thank you.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Tell me your name and who that should be.
Mina Donald E.S. Ollis, a fourth-year mechanical engineering student from the Faculty of Engineering and Architecture, Frabai College.
So today, tell me why we did and in which capacity you there so for?
So today, they are in the capacity as the Vice Presidential Aspirant for the forthcoming student union elections Fabi College.
Okay, so today, as we don't get the manifesto out, we don't put to the students in Furabe College, tell me what's in the student will be hopeful for in this particular manifesto as well.
Okay, so the manifesto covers a lot, but generally covers 6 pillars, right? Where the paramount one na education, right? Of course, we get numerous challenges we engulfed around education, from inadequate library books to, of course, the old-time missing grade problem we don't they get. And of course, also, we don't get good research center. So we plan for, lobby as English man go call them, or we say bigger in our real language, for help we current situation now na FBC. So we go in and partner with people them within the position for help so that we go address some of them problem there. Of course, there is the issue of transportation as well. We get for do with so many students on campus because we are located in a unique location. So of course, transportation very much paramount. But it's unfortunate that over the years we don't get decline at this sector, right? So now just one bus we get presently. We plan for bigger as well to so get companies them with out there for let the help that's now one. Then 2, within back we go do waiting and call we want the economics of the whole transportation system again. So them boss there, we go want them again. If not, don't do away with them and full up the money, for buy other one them will go benefit with. So that's transportation. There is ICT, there is this portal system we the administration wants students them for be involved in. So we go engage with the class rep them, train them, and them in turn go, communicate them issues there so to then class and also train them company. So by that way, you don't popularize the portal system, and the portal system don't solve like almost half of the education problem then, because if we mind for use and we get lecturers them go send them notes they go access book them they go check we results and so many others. So the manifesto it really entails a lot.
The manifesto really entails a lot, but at times students can say it's not just the same talk. When they can just kind of more tell we all the fine plans then, but as soon as they don't get into which side they want for be done, they become another thing else excuses. So how this team for deliver to the expectation of students and so far now this university?
Okay, so we team now self-centered, clearly distributed amongst engineering, social work, law, and so many other departments and back the part of this team where we don't form. Right? We get clear directives on how for go about for achieve them problem there so or then challenges there or then goals that we don't set for ourselves. I make I tell you say we plan for lobby, we plan for advocates, we plan for also merge with companies them, right? So no sooner we take up leadership, and even before that this now, we don't begin engage with some ministry and foresee how best we will set the platform. So no sooner we assume office, we'll just take them up from there and begin address some of them problem there.
Okay, so what will be your last word? And I would just want to ask you this: if in case, even though this una more hopeful, say una want to be the next batch for take over governance at this university, but then plan there, if this go die, if in case not come on your own side, is the plan there go die or una will work with?
Of course, we're winning. We're winning, and then plans are not go die because we are winning, and when we win, we go implement them.
Thank you for talking to me.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's not the presidential aspirant and also the vice for the students' union government now for a big college where they don't talk to we, and also as we know, it just don't deliver in manifesto to the students then the university as it don't tell them waiting na them drive, waiting na their aspiration, and waiting the hope for bring na the university. You don't hear it from them as they say, they just need for cast them vote wisely so that they will transform the problems where students and them face na the university. This na Salone Discovery and me na Justice E.M. Tijan. I want to say boku thank you to me executive producer Dr. Aisatu Kakay Jalo and to me camera operator Mohammed Sky Bangura. So till we meet again to another Salone Discovery, I want to say peace.